my friends, and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. Today we're going to find out what's happening with you this week. So we have 3 different piles. In each one there's some tarot cards, some oracle cards. We're going to have a pin of the week, divination dice, and a sprinkle of charm. I'm going to do things a little different, and if you want to find out who won the free personal reading for this week and also for the month of March, just look down at the description down below. And if you want to find out how to be a winner next time, just go also look down at the description down below. I just figured it would make things a little quicker. Alright, thank you so much for everybody who's been subscribing, liking, and commenting. I'm so grateful. Oh my god, you're amazing. Alright, now let's go ahead and inhale and close our eyes. And now as we exhale and open our eyes, choose whichever pile calls you to it. Alright, let's do this. Hello group 1, so let's find out what's happening with you this week. So we're just right off, the first thing we're going to see is this beautiful card. It's your angel feather message, and that's completion. So congratulations, this week there's some sort of, you're ending some sort of a cycle, you're coming, that's a strong message coming through for you. So some sort of ending of something some sort of completion, some cycle. So let's see what the energy is for the week. So the energy of the week is the sixth chakra, and that's Archangel Metatron. So we have a lot of angel energy for you this week. And of course, you know how I like to read all about them and tell you about the affirmations. And so also, so you know, the affirmations, I always write them out down below in the description. So there's a lot of information in my description, but that's where you can find them. So in case you just were like, oh, I need to know what it is, and it's later in the week, that you can just find them there. All right, so let's go ahead and read what it is. So this very powerful Archangel Metatron brings brilliant indigo vibrations to your brow chakra or third eye, which is the center devoted to insights and clear thought. When this card appears upright, it's indicated to a much greater clarity in your thought process and an expanded perspective towards broader horizon. Some new perceptions are taking a hold and the clouds of confusion are clearing. In some ways, this could be a new beginning for you're on your way to developing a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. Now is the time to focus on your personal vision. What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thought. The insight you need to create a vibrant life is available to you now. So that's really good. And so the affirmation for this week is, my sixth chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. My personal vision guides me and my thoughts are peaceful and clear. It's a good time to make a vision board if I've ever seen it. Okay, so we're just, there we go. We're going to go ahead and do the tarot. So, yeah, so this is how it is. Sun. We have the sun. Actually, let's see, maybe I can move this a little bit so there's more. Okay, there we go. Sorry if it's a little wobbly. Okay, so we have the sun, we have the 9 of swords, and we also have the Queen of Pentacles. So from what I'm seeing, here we're releasing, I feel this clarity that's coming in with this Archangel Metatron is that we're releasing these worries. There's a lot of worries. 9 of Swords energy, which is a lot of worries, but it's like not necessarily, it's like when you kind of have a worrying thought and then it loops and then it somehow gets bigger and bigger and bigger. That's the kind of energy we have right here. So it's like it's gaining momentum, and I feel like we're ending that cycle here. Because we also have the Queen of Pentacles, which is a very grounded energy. Like, she's very grounded, she's very giving, she's very abundant. Yeah, just kind of like a motherly figure, if you will. But it's just like this abundance of being so grounded, so well off that you can give unto others. And here we also have the sun. So there's like a beautiful energy coming through here. Light is coming through. We have like this amazing, beautiful thing of like satisfaction, just well-being all around you. So these, I feel this completion is you're ending this worrying, this anxiety, all of that. That's kind of, I feel like it's coming to an end here. And we're having instead all this beautiful like groundingness. It's to me fascinating that it's like instead of being in your head, you're sort of being in your body, but it's also like in your well-being. So very beautiful cards. Let's see what we also have. We have intuition, so following your intuition, and that's totally right there with our Archangel Metatron. I love when my little lamp flashes extra. I know that it's like, yes, that's key factors here. So yeah, Archangel Metatron, we have a lot of intuition. So using your intuition is really good too. Okay, so friendships is also going to be playing a big role for you this week. So keep on the lookout. There might be friends who are just going to help you, or it might be some help. Some friends need a little help too, getting rid of that confusion in their heads as well. So let's see what kind of love energy is coming through. So we have this beautiful angel cards. I think you're really surrounded by angels. So healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So healing in all sorts of things. So healing with any kind of relationship that you want to heal. So this is definitely, since it's a romance card, it's for like romance, but it could also be healing friendships, healing anything where in the past it's just like, you've just been needing that kind of like, there's been something, maybe that's when worrying you, like this feeling of heaviness, like wherever you feel that feeling of heaviness with another, heal it. Just go ahead and imagine yourself in that light and just heal it. I'm also gonna probably, I was thinking about it, and I think definitely have some like additional with the different like affirmations. I've been watching about like cutting cords, like negative cords. So I'll probably link something down below too as well for that. So yeah, like imagine light healing and also just cutting any kind of like negative cords from yourself as well. So here we go. And so let's see, look at what it is. So look at the stars. That is your that's beautiful. That is what this energy is here for you, and it is kind of, I would definitely say, like, look at the horoscopes, and just, and also enjoy the stars, but also like as well as the moon. So you might actually benefit from watching the you have a new moon reading as well. So I'll, if I remember, I'll put it up so you can just click on it. But this is like really like about like, you know, like all the different star signs that are coming, and then just noticing their energy around you, because that's also important. So, but also like going out and looking into like the beautiful expanse of the night sky. That's quite beautiful in there. All right, so let's go ahead and see what your pin for the week is. So overall beautiful energy though. Just, you know, let's see what other stuff is. I love that it's like that these worries are coming to an end. Okay, so we have like the little avocado half here. So I feel like this is your time for coming whole. Like it's like I feel like these worries and like anxieties were kind of like keeping you away from like feeling complete. But I feel like since those are falling away, and I just really do feel them falling away, you're coming there. And I also feel like there is time for this healing of like relationships as well. So like coming, and I feel like not beating yourself up about anything, or not even like, and not holding a grudge towards others either. Just healing. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to come together with somebody else, but it's just the healing, the energy relationship in between you. And it's gonna like lighten your load as well. So we have that there beautifully there. Let's see what the divination dice are gonna tell us. Divination dice. Okay. So yeah, that's interesting because you're between a full and new moon. So I feel like you have completed something and you're on your way to something new. So that was interesting. So we'll just gotta say that that's how it is, but just so you know that you're on your way to something completely new. So too, finding this balance, finding this like sense of well-being for yourself too. Like I think that balance is very important. I am W. Oh, and you know, it's always fascinating to me when I have that, because that means that there's somebody or something is mirroring you with the M and the W. So just be on the lookout for that. So sometimes when you're angry about something in somebody else, it's also that we have that quality in us. And when we love something about somebody else, we also have that quality in us. So that's a mirroring aspect to everything. Yeah, we're releasing a lot of like, and that's this energy, because it's like, it's not just rain, it's old kind of like it's stuck energy that you're releasing now with the snow. So it's coming through, it's coming out. There is confusion, and that's okay. We saw that there's confusion, but that's why Archangel Metatron is there to clear that confusion up. Like you were just gonna get rid of it here. Yeah, we have the sadness coming through, but look, I love this. Like sadness, but wait, something's changing, something's different, something you're noticing, new things coming through, and you're like very interested in this. Yeah, so like here, definitely a lot of confusion. But I did love how I did that. The winds of change are coming, definitely. So we have that. So super important. And here is like this Nine of Swords. And so I'm saying the super important is to let it go, to really like heal yourself, heal your thoughts, allow for this, because I feel like this might be relating a lot with somebody else. I'm not sure if it's with like a significant other, friendship, or family, but it's definitely something that's kind of weighing you down. So definitely kind of work on that one. All right, so we have, it feels like your heart might be confused, or somebody else's heart might be confused. So we have like different callings, different things kind of calling you. Now, I feel like this is definitely your heart being called in different directions and you're not sure, or with different people, but it's like this confusion is what's happening. You're like, oh, I don't know. Definitely remember, your heart is this shining golden heart. It is meant to like be light. So what I'm saying here is like whatever is like this choice that you have, there's one that's going to make you feel especially good, that's going to just get you like hopeful, you're going to feel optimistic. That is definitely where you want to go. And I'm saying definitely a lot of, so I apologize for that. So we have Pisces energy here, so Pisces and water energy. So we have Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces here. We also have fire energy as well, and I'm not going to list them because I always make mistakes. So here we have this, you're coming out of your sprouting, you're like, there's a seed that's coming through, there's like, you're sprouting, you're beginning to grow. That is like amazing. So you have to just keep going with it. So just keep growing with this. I'm sorry that it took a while. I forgot that I had to get this ready, so I was getting it ready. So now we're going to go ahead and do the charm. So we have the little charm box. And that's just been helping me a lot because it actually makes charms even, like, it clarifies charms even more. So I love that. So, and please let me know if you like it. I know that somebody likes it. Thank you, Maya, for liking the box. I'm glad you like it. All right, let's see what anybody else. Let's see what's happening here. And all right, so we have all these things. All right, so it's interesting for me. Okay, so you can see everything. So there's not really like one particular thing. So here we have work. There's a wish fulfillment coming through at work. Money. I believe this, for me, this beautiful little thing is if it's a chestnut, if I'm not mistaken. No, an acorn. So like planting, saving money. Saving money is like important here. Oh, look at that. We have a lot. We have like, this is messages from your ancestors, family spirit. We have angels are around you. So like, it's like, you know, we had the made for an angel. So you're definitely there. They feel like you're good. They should be happy. And you're surrounded by them and protected. And they really want you to have this happiness. So we have this love kind of out in here between them. So I feel like love is on the periphery for you. And there's some like great coming through, but since it's not in between, I'm just gonna like let it be. It could be in work, or it could be that like your ancestors are sending you lots of love here coming through. You also have love. Yeah, so water here is like, I feel like taking care of yourself and taking care of any like connections that you have where there's love is coming through as well. I feel like there's some knowledge coming through here. And cutting, and like I said, this makes so much sense. Sorry, I'm like moving them out of the way. It makes a lot of sense to me. Cutting any like negative cords, and I'm not actually. So when I say like cutting cords, I don't mean actually cutting necessarily like away from somebody. I'm like cutting the negativity, like the patterns, the negative patterns, not like releasing somebody. It doesn't have to be, that's really up to you, but what I'm saying is cutting the negative patterns, and it's energetically cutting the cords in that regard. Okay, so we have family. We might have a family trip. We might have some sort of things where you're moving towards the family. There's like some kind of moving. I feel like maybe also between like having to think about your family, you're also putting yourself as in there as well. So it's important for you. Self-love is super key to love as well. And we have a proposal. So somebody might be proposing some sort of a, like a, I don't know why I'm not seeing so much marriage, but maybe a date or something like that. Like, hey, let's see where this goes. That's the kind of message I'm getting. Some sort of fun proposal though. And I feel like love baking something for yourself and for those you love. I feel like that's important. Like giving little treats, showing appreciation is what it is. And I feel like they're also going to show appreciation for you. It's like this beautiful thing here. So yeah, to me it's really interesting. So yeah, so we have this. So you might be traveling to see family. Let's see where this one's headed. Yeah, so or maybe family's trying is going to travel to see you because they're headed this way. So that might be an interesting thing. So I think overall I have all the charms. Let me know if you like this reading. And if you also did, please consider liking, commenting, sharing it with others, and subscribing. There's, like, you can get a free reading, and that's really fun. I love doing those free readings. I just did one and it was really fun. So consider liking and commenting, because those always are awesome. I am so grateful to all of you who have done. I like, you may not feel it, but I always send you little hugs. And right now I am sending you so much love, so much light, so much happiness, so much clarity. Oh my God, listen to Archangel. You have, like, I feel like you're just opening up to a whole new knowledge that's coming through, and clarity for you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, I guess. So you chose this beautiful feather. So right off the bat, let's see what's happening to your week. And this is beauty. So Archangel Josephiel is very strong here. So finding the beauty around you, finding all the different kind of beautiful things, finding the beauty within yourself, finding the beauty all externally as well, like around you. Because there is a lot of beauty, so that's good. Let's see what the energy is. We're walking away. It's interesting because I feel like I'm seeing the progress of things, because last week I believe we were having the gate at the gate and being stuck here, and now we're having this walking away, and I'm not sure if it's the same person watching it, but it's just interesting to see this card progress. So here we go. Walking away, letting go, moving on. This card shows someone walking away from an existing situation. She is closing the gate behind her and is walking away into a misty, unknown future. This card upright reveals that it could be time for you to make a similar decisions. There may be something that you've finished with, perhaps a career goal, a relationship, a long-term experience of any kind. The familiarity of the situation may be enticing, but you're now ready to look at your options on the open road ahead. In the reality, an important new beginning is at hand. This card also indicates that now would be a good time to let go of an old habit, emotional pattern, or false belief. No matter how deeply ingrained a negative pattern may be, you now have the power to release it and move on to a freer, healthier way of thinking, relating to yourself and others. Whether it's in the inner or outer world, this card is telling you that you have the readiness and resources to walk away from the old and move forward now. So here is your affirmation. Always know that I write them out in the affirmations, like I write them out at the bottom in the description. So if you need them throughout the week, here it is. It is safe and comfortable for me to move on. I consider all my options and then I take action on my own behalf. So that's really beautiful, because that means like you have like the power to do what you want with your life. I love that. So let's see what the tarot has to say. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is slow and steady, like a good building a strong foundation is what we're getting here. We have Judgment. Yes, it's sort of like a rebirth, if you will. I really feel that that's really good. And we also have the Hierophant here. So some sort of like teaching, some sort of mentor is coming through, some sort of teaching. Or it could be that you are teaching others, but I feel like it's actually some kind of mentor coming your way. And it's because these are really strong cards. Our major arcana, here we have that, but we also feel that you are now, like, you've been and I don't feel like that is just now. I feel like you've been working at things slowly but steady and building a strong foundation. And I feel that that's why now there's a new teacher coming along the way, a new, like, it could be like a teacher, a mentor, somebody who's going to help you achieve your goals. So there's going to be on the lookout for an offer of help. Here we have the Judgment. It feels like you've you have come full circle in a sense of like you've released a lot, and now it's time for a sort of like a rebirth of a phoenix rising, if you will. There might be like you're letting go of old patterns, but your dreams, there's a core dream that you still have, that it's still like going through. You've been through a lot, and now it's time for you to like be reawakened, be like reborn, and have this new potential coming through here. So beautiful, beautiful. We also have thoughts. So thoughts here are important. So like, what are your thoughts thinking? Like here, it could be that you had like negative thoughts, and it's sort of similar to group one in a sense, but like negative thoughts that prevented you, or maybe not even negative thoughts, but maybe like thoughts of worries, or like, oh, I can't do this, I can't be this, or even like thoughts that you didn't think yourself to be worthy. Those thoughts, I think, are clearing here. This is like you're learning how to let go of those negative thoughts, and now you're going to be like replacing them with these beautiful like thoughts of actual beauty, of like things that you appreciate, seeing all the beautiful things around you. So this is a pretty amazing thing. This is a big transformation, even though maybe you don't feel it, because it doesn't feel like it may not hit you right away, but it is a very big and beautiful transformation that you're going through right now. So we have this as our romance energy for the week. So here we go. Emotions are a natural, necessary part of life. They can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So those are thoughts here. So here, emotions and thoughts. I feel like these might be the clouds. Thoughts have been clouding your path. So this is an important message. So resentment in any form, it's going to, and when you let go of resentment, true beauty shines through as well. Rebirth is also happening there. The rising of the phoenix. So we have reading is important this week. This is your self-care for the week, reading. And we also have take a walk. And don't you love that? It's walking away and actually taking a walk. So walking is important for you this week, my friends. So that is really cool. All right, let's see what the pin tells us. What is happening with this week? Let's see what pin we're going to choose. Oh, look at this. Beautiful expectation, but happy expectations. Whenever I see her, I always think like a little kid waiting for Santa Claus, or like looking at the stars and expecting some sort of like magic to come out. So that's the positive expectation. So have those positive expectations. That's important. Let's see what the divination dice tell us. All right, we do have, oh, look at that. We have clouds, so confusion is there, but I feel like, oh, look at that. I love that. We have a shining star here. So that's coming through as well. We have a new beginning with the new moon. So, and also please, I'm going to try to remember to link it, but there's a new moon reading. So there might be some messages for you there as well that I just did. So that's why, oh, don't fall down, my little girl. Okay, so she's there. We have T, Q, I feel like, well, it was, right? I feel like that was what was happening. So we're also having a new beginning here as well. We're planting new seeds. At I and F. Oops, I just bumped everything, so I'm sorry. And we have the blank. So here we have that. We have Taurus, which is an earth sign, so earth signs, and we have Scorpios, which is water signs. So water signs and earth signs are strongly represented. We have 6, so making sure what decisions, is it aligning with who you want to be and what you want, and looking for inspired action. So that's what it is. Ooh, lots of hugs and kisses. So somebody's going to be showing you a lot of affection, lots of love, and I feel like your heart is just glowing. Look at that, how beautiful your heart is glowing. And yeah, it's looking good. Looking good in taking a walk, looking good in this judgment and rebirth. It's looking good. Things are looking good for you. You were tired. I do feel like that. Here you have this being tired. And maybe saying, if you're tired, maybe saying no to something that you don't necessarily want to do. It's okay to say no, to say, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do this right now. It's okay to have time for yourself. That's also important to remember. Because, you don't want to force yourself to do things that you don't necessarily want to do. I'm trying to find the best place to put this. Without it being not balanced. Okay. I think that is over here. Okay, now move things so you know. But that is our charms. Now let's see what the charms have for us this week. I don't know why, but this guy keeps coming through. The little guy keeps coming. I think that's interesting. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and show you. Alright, so we have friends. So friends, there's some sort of love coming through, some sort of wish coming through, in terms of love, in like friendship coming through with which is like something you've been wanting. A lot of like, here we have like connecting with your emotions and your thoughts, just really facing your emotions and thoughts coming through. Money. So I feel like money might be something that's very important right now, because we have the heart there, and it's like something that is actually blossoming. It's very strong here. Like, can you see? Okay. So dream, it's like dream and work. So dream, travel, and dream work. So those things are important for you. This like kind of, I feel like dreaming up like different travel places that you want to go travel. Then there's also like dreaming up your dream work. Like working on those things are important. We have love. So watering love, taking care of love is important. Like, you know, like any kind of relationships that you have, could be like, it still could be family. It's like the love relationship, it requires, you know, love requires nurturing, and so that's important for us. So that's in here. We have a family, a Mr. I feel like Mr. So maybe your dad or somebody who's a Mr. from the family is coming through here. And self-love, I love you to the moon and back. So that's important. I think you need to start loving yourself like that strongly, because we have the self. It's right here where we're seeing. It's like you need to start loving yourself a lot. Yeah, this is beautiful. Oh yeah, and then we have the ancestors, family, and spirit guides, and we have music. So music, there is some sort of music that's coming through. There's going to be a message that's coming through there for you as well. Yeah, and I feel like it's overall like really beautiful messages coming through. Really face your emotions, dive deep and play in your emotions and your thoughts and everything. And I just feel like lots of beautiful things coming through here as well. If you like this reading, please consider liking and subscribing and sharing it and commenting. That really helps me. And you could also win a free reading. That's really cool. So I think that is it for you, group 2. I am sending you so much love, so much light, so much joy, so much happiness. Oh my God, so much clarity and just beauty. I want you to see the beautiful things all around you, because there's so much of it. And like really work on your dreams and keep dreaming beautifully and dreaming big. Beautiful things are coming your way. It's there for you. Rise like the phoenix that you are, like glow and be like the light that you're meant to be. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye, group 2. Hello, group 3. Let's find out what's happening with you this week. So you chose this beautiful card, and it is fertility in all areas of your life. So there's a lot of imagination, creation, lots of like beautiful like ideas. Also, like grounds are ready for you to like take action and start like making your ideas into reality. So we have the moon goddess as your energy for the week. So it's really beautiful, because we do have like a new moon. So let's go ahead and read what she has for us. And here it is. This card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright reflective moon and standing in front of a crystal clear waters of a sparkling waterfall. Her arms are stretched out upward, receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. See, light of inspiration. That's the beauty. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from their soul's point of view. Receiving the card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now is the time to use it. The goddess of the moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular. For instance, you could get the urge to take a different route home from work and find out later you have avoided a 3-hour traffic jam. Or you might have had an idea for a great invention, a stock investment, or spellbinding novel. This card also indicates significant blossoming of psychic abilities and mediumship, even on a professional level. Wow. You're always blessed with this ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up. Get ready for the amazing inspiration this brings. And I love this is like both. They balance each other so beautifully. Or kind of echo. Affirmation. I have a strong intuitive voice. I freely receive guidance, and I understand and trust the messages I receive. So beautiful. And if you want, the affirmations are always down in the description below, so you can look at them throughout the week if you need to. So let's see what kind of energy comes. The Hermit energy. We have the 3 of Cups, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like there is the Hermit energy here. I feel like it's really connected to this goddess moon. The guidance, internal guidance, your intuition is there as well. But I also feel like it's an end, like we're wheeling of the wheel of fortune here is like letting us know that this is the end of hermiting, of being internal, and now it's time to go social. It's time to go see friends. It's time to be out in the world. I'm seeing this. I think that it might be also like because there's going to be so much inspiration coming through. So there's like you've been like in kind of in your own cave, kind of like learning, and now it's time to actually apply the things that you've learned. That's what I'm seeing here. And it's just like beautiful. Just so you know, it's like it's a beautiful shift. It's a change in your fortune. Lots of like beautiful things coming through. Lots of friendship. Lots of like community, spending time with others. It may like physically be that way, or maybe that you're like connecting with people that are just gonna help you with all these different ideas that you're coming up with. I feel like that's very strong. We have the love energy for this week is soulmate. So your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. And if that's something that, if you're looking at that, I really feel like that might come through friendships or being going out in gatherings. That might be something that is important there. See what other things are coming through. So we have fear. So we're letting go of fear. I think this is like what I'm hearing is this fear, and that's also kept you, I think, at a distance from others. But I feel like, yeah, you're meant to shine here, and so we have this like energy of shining. So you can't like they're kind of, you see, like there's like this darkness here and there's this light here. You have like, I would say that it's more meant to like, you're meant to shine, you're meant to go out, and that is what the wheel of fortune is telling us. You're meant to be shining, and especially with others as well. And you might even give guidance to your friends as well. They might need that help there as well. They might ask you for help. I just feel like that might be something that happens this week. So create art. Yeah, so much, because it's so much like, there's so much fertility, there's so much intuition, there's so much, all these beautiful things are coming through here. So creating art is your self-care for the week. So create art in all its form. It doesn't matter how you like to choose it, but just creating art is coming through so strong. Okay, let's see. Game over. So yes, and I feel like that's the ending here, but it's not a bad ending at all. It's like an ending of like, I think you really do feel like it's time that we're coming out of that cave and now we're going into being this social. And it's funny because I'm not thinking that it's from being social to being like more introverted. No, I think it's the very much the opposite of that. It's like you've been in this cave and it's like now your time is to shine, to be outside. So that's the game over that we're having. It's an ending that needs to happen. It's an ending of a cycle. So I feel like this week is like a lot, it has a lot to do with like ending of cycles. It makes perfect sense because we have the new moon, so that means that there's new beginnings. So we have Taurus, so that's earth energy, and we have Sagittarius, fire energy there. So those are beautiful. We have W, H. Oh wow, it's spelling Y. Okay, so there's Y, but we also have R and D. Or DR. Okay. So for those of you who will get that message. So yeah, we are planting new seeds. You see how this is beautiful? And this is perfect time to plant those seeds because we have that fertility. And it's not just the fertility, but it's the energy behind it. The moon has like the moon energy giving you extra momentum. So whatever it is that you want, just plant, like write it out, plant those seeds. Like that's what I mean, like actually write out maybe what your dreams are, what you hope to achieve, what you want, your goals, your vision for your future. That's what you're writing out, and then actually start creating. Maybe even if you're not a writer, maybe you're a creator, draw that, like see that's gonna build the momentum that you have, because right now you have this beautiful energy of like fertility, of like imagination, of like intuition. So all these beautiful things. We also have wish fulfillment for you coming through. We have here some manifestations. You're going to start to see manifestations coming through, and but they're not like, it's like just the beginning. There's more to come. We have some clouds, some confusion, and that's understandable. There is always confusion, but now it's like we're getting rid of it as well. Shining heart, look at this, two beautiful shining hearts right there. So definitely feels like, I normally would just say separate, but I feel like there's two hearts coming together. Like there's some, like you're attracting some sort of like love coming into your life. It could be with like soulmate, definitely, because we have that soulmate card, but it could also be friends that are coming, like being attracted to your beautiful shining light. Okay, so there's like a lot of stuff that's coming through here. So we have say no or no. I feel like that was the thing, but now you're having fun. Now you're going to have fun with it. You're going to be playful coming through. So there is a trip that you could be planning, or you might actually be taking a trip coming through here. But I feel like it's also taking the trip away from the cave and into being more with people. Infinite possibilities, and 18 is a number there, but if infinite possibilities are very important. Yeah, we're releasing. It's like beautiful because we are already just like getting ready for this like new beginning as we let go of the things in the past. So that's amazing. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can squeeze this one in there because I don't want it to. Okay. Nope. Okay. Sorry about that. I just want it to be in a level ground when I throw the charms in there. Okay, so that's the little charm box. Let's go ahead and see what the charms have for us this week. Okay. All right, look at that. We have a camera, travel. So yeah, maybe taking pictures while you're traveling with friends. It seems like some sort of like a wish fulfillment coming through with the friendship. It's interesting. Lots of like that's coming, and just be with your friends. But it's also like a message that I'm hearing that's strong. Just be in the moment. Don't worry too much about like worrying about things. Just be in the moment. Be present. So family, we have like a little fairy coming through. So if family might be having fun, you might. You might have like, it just feels like this energy of like, yeah, I don't know why, it feels like there's a lot of fun coming at you right there. So with family at the fairy is like somebody's gonna be having fun. They might be like, I feel like for some of you like a niece or nephew that you might be seeing or something there. It might sparkle your like your fun, having fun, this kind of energy, that like na kind of energy. You're gonna be having this fun. So love, there is this love coming through here. We have the love, oh, you can't see. I'm like, you can't see that, the heart there. So the love is coming through here in terms of like your ancestors and family spirit guides, but it's also coming through love in here. So it's like, I feel like your ancestors are trying to get you connected to that love, or are trying to let you know that there's a big love for you, from them to you, and also just in somebody's heart. I feel like if you're with somebody together, then there's just like the love is going to keep growing, and it's going to get something even stronger. But I feel like that your ancestors are guiding you with this. If you're single, there is like, and soulmate, we have that. So they are trying to kind of put it in your kind of like help you along with that one, in yourself. And here's what yourself is saying: live the life you love. And that is a strong statement coming from you. That's what your higher being wants you to know, like live the life you love. So how do you do that? That's up to you. Each person has a different journey, but I do love this fairy with your family. I feel like, oh, you're gonna have a little, like, I see like, like nieces, nephews, or like even your own kids, but I feel like, I don't know why I feel like it's more nieces and nephews, but it's like a lot of fun with the kids here, playing with them. Like, you're gonna have a lot of fun. For some of you, maybe even go fairy hunting. That's a little fun for them as well. So yeah, take picture if you're traveling with friends, or just like, look at pictures of traveling that you've done with your friends. It seems like that's important there. All right, let me know if you like this reading. That I always appreciate that. Oh, and I forgot this beautiful shell. So here, this one, since this is outside, I always just think about this. This is just a general message here. Spend time in like nature, but it's also like if you can get to the some sort of water. It can even be like a bath, but you're in need of some water. And also like listening to like when you listen to to a conch, you usually hear the sound of like, it's supposed to be the sound of Om, but it's also supposed to be the sound of like the ocean. So it's like I feel like your soul wants you to hear that sound. You need like some sort of like connection with that ocean sound and with the ocean and water. That's just what I'm getting here. Okay. Now if you did like this, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. You could win a free reading, and that's really awesome. I love doing that. I love doing this and getting to know you in a sense through what happens in the cards. And I guess that's just, I'm grateful to all of you who have done so already. I'm just so happy. Every time I get that, I don't know if you feel it, but I send you like little hugs and little like happiness energy. So and now I'm gonna send everybody a whole lot of light, a whole lot of love, a whole lot of joy and happiness. Oh my God, I just want you to be like, let go of the fear and just shine your beautiful light. I don't know why it's a message this week. It's like, shine your beautiful light, connect to yourself. You have amazing dreams, and it's time for them to come true. It's time for them to materialize. Let your creativity shine, because it's important. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, group 3.